First kiss and I knew no shot of 80 proof could be this smooth and knock me off my feet. My head was spinning and I admitted little Miss Addiction got the best of me. Hey, love's a sweet, sweet one. Never thought you'd burn me like the whiskey done. Confession, you're my obsession. Can't give you up, can't put you down. Your love's a habit, I gotta have it. You're my hangover that keeps hanging around. Hey, love's a sweet, sweet one. Never thought you'd burn me like the whiskey done. First kiss and I knew no shot of 80 proof could be this smooth and knock me off my feet. Hey, love's a sweet, sweet one. Never thought you'd burn me like the whiskey done. Hey, guess we had too much. Never thought you'd burn me like the whiskey done. Sweet, sweet one. Never thought you'd burn me like the whiskey done. Hey, guess we had too much. Never thought you'd burn me like the whiskey done. Never thought you'd burn me like the whiskey done. Like the whiskey done.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dead right in my tracks. They stuck a couple hundred stitches in me. Hurt like hell, but I bounced right back. Ain't never took a lick I couldn't live through, but I never ran into you. You got a kiss like a head-on crash. Girl, you cut me like broken glass. You hit me going way too fast. Baby, you're a wreck. Baby, you're a wreck. I blew through all the signs. Doing 90 when I crossed that line. Knew right then I was done. Baby, you're a wreck. Baby, you're a wreck. I won't walk away from. Saw you swerving round the last call dance floor. Stopped me dead right in my tracks. Before I knew it, we were out that back door. You leaned in and I hit the gas, and we just keep picking up speed. Girl, you're gonna be the death of me. 'Cause you got a kiss like a head-on crash. Girl, you cut me like broken glass. You hit me going way too fast. Baby, you're a wreck. Baby, you're a wreck. I blew through all the signs. Doing 90 when I crossed that line. Knew right then I was done. Baby, you're a wreck. Baby, you're a wreck. What a way, what a way, what a way to go. Oh, what a way, what a way, what a way to go. You got a kiss like a head on crack. Girl, you cut me like broken glass. You hit me going way too fast. Baby, you're a wreck. Baby, you're a wreck. And I blew through all the signs. Doing 90 when I crossed that line. You right then I was done. Baby, you're a wreck. Baby, you're a wreck. I won't walk away from. I won't walk away from.
His name is Corey Lane, kicking off the show tonight on Triple Play Thursday. It is Corey. Lane is Layne. Corey Lane Music on social media. That is called You're a Wreck. And before that, Like the Whiskey Does. We'll have one more from Corey Lane in just a moment because it is Triple Play Thursday on the Tim Kelly Show. Every artist on the program gets played 3 times in a row tonight. And we are broadcasting live from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. I've got 3 hours of the best in new country straight ahead. Lots of great triple plays on the program and a couple of great radio interviews as well. 2 songwriters from the KICR Songwriter Showcase, Missy D. Johnson in hour number 1, Keith Camp in hour number 2. You're going to love the songs that they wrote, and the songs that we're going to play tonight are demo songs available for recording. So if you're an indie artist and you're interested in recording one of their singles, they would love to get a cut, and you guys can work out the details on that after the program, and we're just bringing you all together. Absolutely. I want to give a big shout out and thank you to all of the stations that replay this program. Great radio stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, downtheroadradio.com from Ireland, Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio Texas, Radio 94.3 in Sweden, 957 hotandfunkyradio.com, KWradio.com, Boone Country Radio in Canada, NBRN Online in Nashville, Tennessee, TexasBrewRadio.com back down in Texas, 89.9 KIC.com, that is Kick Country FM up in Montreal, Canada, and the Music Room in the UK. You can stream the Tim Kelly Show on all the major streaming formats like Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Apple Podcast, everything. We're on it. Just Google search the Tim Kelly Show. And while you're at it, Google what is the number 1 indie country radio station in the world and see what you come up with. The current project for Corey Lane is called Hollerwood. Here's the title track of it right now, the 3rd song in the triple play for Corey Lane on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
You won't find actors, we got tractors, and Oscar's the name of the dog. In Hollerwood, no Emmys, just Hemis, and no problem with smog. In Hollerwood, no names on the Walk of Fame, but I'll stay here just the same. From the porch swing, we got plenty of stars. The boys round here don't need bodyguards. The only red carpet is the rug at Mom's house. They don't give awards for 9 to 5. Me and my girl play the role of our lives. We ain't rich and famous, but we never had it so good in Hollerwood. Yeah, we call them like we see them. We don't need them. Fake smiles and plastic boobs. In Hollerwood, we're God-fearing, child-rearing. We live by the golden rule. In Hollerwood, you can keep your la-la land, 'cause they just can't understand. From the porch swing, we got plenty of stars. The boys just neon nights and folks living right. They don't give awards for a 9 to 5. Me and my girl play the role of our lives. We ain't rich or famous, but we never had it so good in Hollywood. In Hollywood. Yeah.
It's summertime. You're riding with the Tim Kelly Show from Branson, Missouri on KICR Indie Country Radio. Your summertime station for new country's best. Indie Country Radio. Your summertime station for new country's best. The Tim Kelly Show on KICR. Your summertime station for new country's best.
For today's newest indie country music with Tim Kelly on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best.
How many hearts have to break until you realize you can't bury all that
2.
Alarm clock talking, eyelids bucking, DJ shouting what we don't want to hear. Time to get with it, hard as I can hit it. Before I go, you've got to know your love gets me through. 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour, 24 of those in a day. Every little thing I do, yeah, it's all about you, baby, even when I'm away. Ever since I found you, boy, I think about you 86,400 times a day. Time tick-tocking, I'm clock watching. We'll soon be rocking on your front porch swing. I'm here missing your sweet kissing. Even now, I'm counting down till I get back to you. 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour, 24 of those in a day. Every little thing I do, yeah, it's all about you, baby, even when I'm away. Ever since I found you, well, I think about you 86,400 times a day. Wide awake, we're sleeping late. I can't keep my mind off you. Ah! 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour, 24 of those in a day. Every little thing I do, yeah, it's all about you, baby, even when I'm away. Ever since I found you, boy, I think about you 86,400 times. 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour, 24 of those in a day. Every little thing I do, yeah, it's all about you, baby, even when I'm away. Ever since I found you, boy, I think about you 86,400 times a day.
Her name is Tracy Kennedy. She is a great Canadian artist. That is called 86,400. And before that, How Many Hearts? How many hearts will I get tonight on TikTok from you guys all tapping the screen? The all-time record is 302,000, but I'd settle for 86,400. That'd be fantastic, too. Thank you guys for doing that. I am live over here on TikTok at Tim Kelly on Air. I'm live on Facebook, and then I'm also live on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that bell notification. It will notify you of the next upcoming show, which will be tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Central Time, and it is called New Music Friday. I'll be playing the best in indie country music tomorrow night, and I've got a couple of great radio interviews there as well. Another songwriter from the showcase tomorrow night, James Applegate, and then my good buddy Ed Earl will be on tomorrow night's program as well. Now, I've interviewed Tracy Kennedy, so if you want to find her interview that we did a while back, it is in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. That tab is at the top of the homepage of KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. In that little search, just put Tracy Kennedy. It is Traci on Tracy. You Never Said Goodbye, the third song to complete her triple play on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
I'm sitting here, tears streaming down, and memories of you spinning round and round. There's a hole in my heart where you used to be, and every night I pray it was just a bad dream. The world keeps turning she left in the dark. Your wings took flight, leaving me here to face my biggest fight. Mama always told me life ain't fair, but this pain I feel I just can't bear. I wanna scream out your name, let the tears fall like rain. I wanna climb the stairs to heaven and bring you home again. I wanna drop to my knees and beg God, please help me understand the reasons why you never ever said goodbye. Now you're gone, taken too soon, leaving me here under this lonely moon, trying to climb this mountain, trying to fight this pain. My life will never be the same. I wanna scream out your name, let the tears fall like rain. I wanna climb the stairs to heaven and bring you home again. I wanna drop to my knees and beg God, please help me understand the reasons why you never said goodbye. You never said goodbye.
This hour of The Tim Kelly Show is sponsored by Aaron Boltinghouse Music. Check out Aaron Boltinghouse Music on the sponsors page at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com and at Aaron Boltinghouse on YouTube.
Tim Kelly Show. Triple Play Thursday. 3 in a row from your favorites all day. Indie country hearts on your radio. 3 songs each, all show long on the Tim Kelly Show.
3 songs each. That's Triple Play Thursday on the Tim Kelly Show.
KICR Indie Country Radio, the #1 indie country radio station in the world, according to Google.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio. It is Triple Play Thursday, and tonight every artist on the show gets 3 songs in a row played. I've got some great radio interviews with a couple of the songwriters from the KICR Songwriters Showcase, and their music is getting played 24/7 on the Demo Listen Derby. Missy D. Johnson is with us tonight. How are you, my friend?
I am well. How are you, Tim?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for doing the program. I sure have been looking forward to talking to you. I load a lot of music for you and hear a lot of your great demos, but this is the first time we've actually got a chance to talk, and it's going to be on the radio tonight. How about that?
Pretty exciting, for sure.
I know, right? And you're not too far from us. You're down in Galena, Missouri, so we actually had to go there, me and my wife, almost 5 years ago now, to get our marriage license at the courthouse down there. So
Marriage license, divorce,
Yeah.
decrees, they do it all.
that's right. I signed away my life, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Well, I put Tim Kelly, so they'll have a hard time finding that guy.
That's true.
Actually,
That is true.
they won't. You found me, so
I did.
yeah, I'm glad you did. So you are a nurse for a full-time living, and we talked about that off the air. But how long you been in nursing?
I have been in healthcare since I started out as a candy striper in 1985. And it was more of a volunteer position because I really wasn't old enough to do the job I wanted to do. So I started off volunteering. Then I started working as a nursing assistant, and I got my certified nursing assistant. Then I went on to nursing school, and I got my LPN license, and I worked as an assistant director of nursing for many years, 15, 16, 17 years. I worked in the same building in Crane for 26 years.
Wow.
At a skilled nursing facility there, and they've recently remodeled that skilled nursing facility and turned it into an assisted living. It's an absolutely beautiful building, and I'm starting there. I'm working as the director of nursing there now, at the assisted living at the same building. It's where I started my career, as where I plan on retiring from. So.
Okay. Well, that's awesome. And I've talked to a lot of young artists and now talking to you tonight that have done what you're doing and you know, they went to school for it and they're nursing and working in that kind of a line of work. And it's awesome that they love to help people. But I say this too, that you probably don't even realize how much the music also helps people, the songs that you write and getting them out to the world. It's so therapeutic for folks, isn't it?
It is, and I think it's just as therapeutic to write them, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I had an injury this past year, a hip injury that actually required a complete hip replacement. So it put me down, and I have never been down my whole life, and I've never not worked. So it was hard for me to come to grips with being down like that. And so I took to songwriting. It was actually Keith Camp who told me, he said, I think you could write music. And I was like, I don't know. I said, I did write a few songs back in 1984, still have them in envelope. He said, well, get them out. Let's look at them. And I revamped some of those and put some of those out that I wrote in 1984. I think they're on the songwriter showcase, actually.
Awesome.
So there's several of those, and then I set to writing, and I have now released 84 songs, and I have 52 songs yet that's not been released.
And you, I was just looking before we got on the air, you have 64 right now in the Songwriter Showcase, and you told me you got about that many you could send me. So bring them on. The world needs to hear them, because that player you've got in there will hold up to 500 songs, just that one player. And if I have to build you another one, I can do that too. So.
Well, that could happen.
That's awesome. Now, that is a God-given talent, whether you realize that or not. But when, back in 1984, so what were you writing country music the whole time? What resonated with you so much that made you want to do something to start even writing songs?
Well, I actually was writing poems. It started out writing poems, and a couple of those poems I thought, gosh, they would make really good songs. And two of them actually turned out to be more of an 80s vibe, 1980s music vibe is what they've turned out to be.
Yep.
So that wasn't always, and I will throw an oddball song in there every once in a while that's not even straight country. I've got some Native American songs coming out. I'm going to do an album, a Native American inspired album that I'm writing. That the song we're going to hear tonight, Dreamcatcher, will be on there. And I have some family members who are Native American Indian, and so they've kind of inspired me to write some songs about that. I've done a lot of research on it. Of course, you have to research, so you know what you're talking about. Done a lot of that on Native American Indian culture, and it's very interesting to me. So I'm doing an album on that. So I've also got a Christmas album that's going to be coming out as well in around end of September, beginning of November.
Wow, look at you go, making albums. That's awesome. You and my wife have a lot in common. You and me have a lot in common from talking before we got on the air tonight. So she writes poetry too, and when we were dating, she used to always show me some of her poetry, and now we're trying to figure that out too, how to put those into songs. Some of the lyrics you got to repeat and everything, like the chorus and that kind of thing. So it's a really neat process, though, and she's super talented too, by the way, in writing that stuff, and to make it all rhyme and put it together. I mean, in creative minds, we talked about what you do for a living and what I do for a living and doing this radio show. We don't get a lot of sleep anyway, so you're probably always thinking of something and have a melody or a hook or something in your head, right? Verses, lyrics, whatever.
Always. I was sitting here this evening on the porch swing before this call and looking around, watching the deer. I was telling you about the deer down here that was eating, and looked over, and the last little wind we had blew down some of my branches in the yard, little bitty branches, and I came up with a song about that, so that'll be coming up pretty soon too. So it doesn't take much.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I say on the program too. You're driving down the road, you see a road sign or something like that, and I had a young gentleman when I interviewed him here about a year ago. He was 17. He's going with his grandma in Texas, and she asked him, she goes, or he asked her, where are we going? She goes, somewhere north of Dallas. He goes, oh, there's a song right there. That phrase is either got to be the title of the song or put it in the song, and just that little phrase right there and to put that together. So it's pretty interesting how that all happens.
Yeah, that happened for me. Me and my mom, I'd taken her to the doctor and last winter, and we was coming down 60 highway, and she said, boy, there's nothing like a January rain. And I thought, that's where January Rain was born. Yep. So that's from my mom. She's like, I get royalties.
There you go. I played a gentleman named Heath Fagan. We met him actually in 2014 at an award show we did in Eagleville, Tennessee, outside of Nashville, and he wrote a song with the same title, January Rain. I'll have to send you his version of it. You'll love it too. But,
I didn't know that. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now, I love the 80s, too. In fact, I was DJing 80s music when I got out of broadcasting school in San Diego in the 80s. So it was like the Whitney Houston, Chicago, REO Speedwagon, all those great groups, Journey, all those hits. And what an iconic decade for music. But it was that 90s country when I met my first wife in Oklahoma, and that's where she lived, and I went to Ada, Oklahoma, where Blake Shelton's from, and that 90s country converted me to country radio. I don't know about what got you, but tell us that.
Well, I worked in a grocery store. My husband's father owned grocery stores down here, and I worked in the grocery store, and he always had country music playing, and I actually, my first love of my life was Glenn Campbell.
Oh, yeah.
And I went to see Glenn Campbell perform. I actually saw one of his last performances, and it's right there in Springfield. And it was an amazing performance, and he was using the teleprompter at that time, and because of his Alzheimer's, and his daughter was having to lead him around the stage, but he never missed a lick on that guitar. I've always loved Glenn Campbell and Charlie Pride. Mom said I was in love with Charlie Pride when I was 2. She said she was kind of concerned about me for a while. Because that's all it said, Charlie Pride.
Charlie Pride.
So I loved my Charlie Pride. So there was several that I liked at a very, very young age. Of course, the 80s, I graduated in 1985. I'm dating myself, but that's when the really good 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s music was really out there. So I kind of swayed over into that for a while, and I just came back to country. I love the 90s country like you. I really liked that area, that era.
Well, and for a songwriter, the stories that country music tells, they say it's 3 chords and the truth. And there's so many stories you can tell in the world of country music. And, this Ella Langley's just blowing it up with a simple title, Choosing Texas. Who would have thought?
Right.
Stuff like that. And you probably watch a lot of that too. And, kind of everybody kind of copies somebody, there's, you don't have to try to just do exactly what they're doing, but you get these ideas from a little bit of everything that you listen to. And I do the same thing from, listen to other broadcasts and programs and things like that. I listen to football games for the broadcasting, and things like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I've always listened to, I really liked the style of Jody Messina. Love her voice, love her style. I've always loved all of her music.
Yep.
Can't think of anything from her that I didn't like. But there's several. I mean, there's just so many.
She started her own record label back in 2019. It's called Dreambound Records. It's an independent label, and she came out with an album entitled Me, and it's got some great cuts off of it, and I have those. If you haven't heard those, I can send those to you too, man. They're fantastic. And
I have not.
yeah,
heard those.
she's "Love on a Maybe" is one of my favorite songs. I love those. So yeah, she's awesome, and she plays in this area too. She comes down here to Downstream Casino, which is about an hour and a half from us, and she's played at the outdoor venue there. And so yeah, she's fantastic. And there is so much female talent out there too, and they're getting radio airplay just like you're going to tonight with your songs. And I love that about the Triple Play Thursday show that I do, playing 3 songs in a row from a female artist. I don't know of anybody else still doing that in radio. I'm doing it. I've been doing it for years.
Yeah, I love your Triple Play Thursdays. I like to get.
Thank you.
I like to get the different, because people tend to, like I did. The 3 songs that I picked was, the Dreamcatcher. I picked out Dreamcatcher because it's a little different. It's a little bit different for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then Keep Taking Hits is kind of a little more upbeat, and the Walk Each Other Home is just, it's a more a relaxed kind of a song.
Yeah.
So there's 3 different, and I like to hear those. And people tend to do that when you give them the triple play, and so I like to hear their different tones in their songs.
Well, I've said this before. It's hard to judge an artist by one song. So I'd like to hear a few songs, and then you can say, okay, this is a great dancing song. This tells a great story.
Right.
This is a great ballad. All of that, and you get that combination in this show. You as a songwriter and being in the Songwriter Showcase, it's sometimes hard to judge a songwriter by one song. So these songwriters, you guys are a different breed. Some of them get in the showcase, they'll send me 3 songs, and then I'll like those and tell them, hey, send me as many as you want. Then the next email I get, one gentleman sent me 47 songs after sending 3. So you guys have a bunch in the can that you're just busting out ready for the world to hear. And that is amazing. I love that. But that's why I started the show, too, because I want to showcase a variety of different songs that you can hear in the same show, a 3-song set.
Yeah, I love that. I love to hear it.
Yeah. And in the interviews, of course, we call it the stories behind the song. So we're going to get to hear the stories behind these first 3 that we're going to play for you tonight. But Dreamcatcher, that's an amazing title in of itself, and probably nobody's thought to write a song about that, So I thought, that's a good one. And you picked these 3, and that's what I love, too, is to out of the 64 that I had, that was going to be tough on me. I'm telling you, this show programming it is tough. I'm like, which 3 am I going to play for this artist tonight? But you helped me out with that, and you picked the 3 that we're going to play for Keith tonight too, and helped him out. So that's good stuff. I appreciate you doing that. Walk Each Other Home. This is a simple title, but I bet it's got a great message. Tell us about it.
Walk Each Other Home. It's funny because my grandmother, she used to, that's kind of a phrase that she would say, and then I've heard it come back on Facebook with these little memes. I've seen it, and I thought of my grandma, she would say things like that. She'd say, you know what, all we can do in this world, as bad as it might get, is walk each other home.
Uh-huh.
So that's really where that came from, and the meaning behind it, that it means exactly what it says.
Yeah.
It was written about, the world is not a great place right now, and if everybody would just take in mind and keep in mind that we're all here to do one thing, and that's just to walk each other home.
Wow.
So that's really what the song's about. There's not any more meaning than that.
Mm-hmm. That is awesome. Now, what do your relatives think about you writing these songs? And I know you have kids and grandkids and mom and dad and all of that. What do they think?
My mom and dad they listen to me. They put their TV on YouTube, and they will sit and listen to every single song. Mom said, that took us from supper till bedtime. Yep.
Wow. She's probably listened to all 64 on the player then, hasn't she?
She has. And my mom has a musical background. I mean, my mom was a wonderful singer, and she had a lot of harmony. And me, honestly, that's what I love. I love doing harmony.
Uh-huh.
And that's what she done. And her and her sister used to sing in all the churches around the area. And she's really musical. So I run things by her. My mom, she'll listen to some songs. She'll be like, oh, I like that one. I like that one a lot. And so she kind of helps me out a little bit. And Dad listens to whatever Mom puts on TV. So,
I saw you
doing contribution.
I saw you doing some karaoke last week on my Facebook feed. That popped up. So that's fun, isn't it?
It is. It's a lot of fun. I have a friend I go out to karaoke with, and we have a good time and just belt it out. That's what it's all about,
Yep.
you know.
Absolutely.
I'm getting Kelly Miller's going to go with me. I've been talking to Kelly, and we're going to go out together.
Oh,
so
nice.
we'll send you some video of that. So.
Well, that's great that you guys have connected too, and we did too. We went out to dinner with them in Springfield, Missouri, and next month we're going to go see Hannah Harper that won American Idol down there in Harrison on the 7th of August. So that show is going to air on Saturday night. That's a Friday night, but I'm taking that night off to go see Hannah Harper and hang out with Kelly and her husband Heath, and we're going to have another good time. But yeah, and that's what I love about you guys are all coming into the show. It's become one big family, and I've been doing this for now 14 years, going on 15. And it's just these last few years, it's just gotten so much more fun, and the live shows are what is the most fun. You know, I could pre-record all of this stuff, but having you guys come in and really making that connection and doing these interviews with you like I'm doing tonight, that's what it's all about, and that's what keeps me going on this end too. I love it.
Yeah, I'm all about supporting each other, you know, as much as we can. And I saw where Kelly was going to be down there singing at, I believe it was Harrison. And so me and a friend of mine, the one I go karaokeing with, I said, let's go. So we took off and drove down there and watched Kelly perform. She did a great job.
Wow, that is awesome.
She was very nervous, but she nailed it. She'll tell you she didn't, but she did.
What? Right.
She nailed it.
Well,
yeah, she done a great job.
You know, and she started later in life too, and I get all of those kind of folks, you know, the young folks that are just getting started. I mean, I've interviewed as young as 10 years old on this program, as old as 87, and the 87-year-old was the guy with the beard in the Oak Ridge Boys, William Lee Golden. He's been on here twice.
Oh,
so,
wow.
you know, I've interviewed all of those folks. I just love to help them because, you know, they make such good music, and music is music, man. It needs to be heard, and you've got that too in the demo songs that we're going to play, so... Absolutely. We're going to play Walk Each Other Home. We're going to come back and talk about Dreamcatcher. And then in parentheses, it says Dancing Beneath the Moon. So I want to hear that story for sure. And keep taking hits. That's going to be the third one. We've got Missy D. Johnson with us tonight on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
This life can cut so deep, folks hope each other fall. But I've seen better seat in a cracked and crowded wall. When the room gets hard to stand and pride won't bend its knee, I reach out with an honest hand. That's where grace finds me. Take that high road, even when it burns. Be the first one to say the word. Walk each other home, walk each other home. Make it right, make it kind. Walk each other home. I'm sorry to love, let it go. Give your blessing, walk each other home. Sometimes the phone stays still and the silence feels like stone, but one small steady, are you there? Can bring a heart back home. Build up a friend when their hope runs thin. Lay down that heavy stone and let the light come in. Take that high road, even when it stings. Be the first one to mend the broken things. Walk each other home. Walk each other home. Make it right, make it kind. Walk each other home. I'm sorry, love, let it go, let it go. Give your blessing, walk each other home. We're all a little lost, we're all a little scarred. So open up your hands before the night gets hard. Say a prayer for the one you blame. Then pick up that old phone and call them by name. Walk each other home, walk each other home. Make it right, make it kind. each other home. I'm sorry, love. Sorry, love. Let it go. Let it go. Give your blessing. Walk each other home.
Her name is Missy D. Johnson. She is one of the great songwriters in the KICR Songwriter Showcase. That is called Walk Each Other Home, and you can also hear that song playing 24/7 in the Demo Listen Derby. Who come up with that idea, man? That's a pretty cool name, isn't it?
That it is.
You know, I've been to a demolition derby many times, and we went up to Lucas Oil Speedway a while back and watched one of the monster truck races, and I thought, you know, what about a demo listen derby? So they just listen to demo songs all day long because, you know, being one of them, the songwriters don't get enough credit in this crazy music business, do they?
No, they sure don't. It's hard work.
Yeah, absolutely. And for you to get a cut by maybe one of the independent artists that I'm playing, that would be awesome. But maybe even one of the bigger names, a Chris Stapleton or Miranda Lambert. I mean, the sky's the limit, isn't it?
Yes, it wouldn't hurt my feelings.
That would be all right. Yeah, absolutely. So if somebody was going to cut one of your songs, I asked the artist, you know, what's their dream gig? What would be a dream gig of yours? Somebody reaching out to you, big name, that might want to cut one of your songs that just floor you and blow your mind.
Ooh, well, I do a lot of my songs would fit Carrie Underwood quite well.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, they're, I wouldn't say they're man bashing. They're not.
Right.
Well, some men might say they are, but, she could do them very well.
Yeah, she can slash the tires on the car in a song and get away with it, right?
Yes, she can.
That's her. Well, and speaking of Hannah Harper, we're going to see her on August the 7th. She wrote a song about string cheese. Who would have thought, you know, that would blow up, be a big hit, such a simple song. But when she did her live audition for American Idol and telling the story about it, got Carrie Underwood to cry. And when you do something like that, boy, it's resonating then, isn't it?
It sure is, and that's a wonderful song. It has a great meaning, and I could relate to that so well. And, you know, it took me back to when my kids were little, and, you know, it does make you tear up a little bit when you're thinking about that. So
we got a drawer full of string cheese. We have our grandson over, too, all the time, and so we keep that on hand. And, you know, and that song has sure resonated, and it's going to be fun going to see her. I just interviewed Delbert Clugston, who went and saw her the night before we did our interview in St. Louis, and he said it was fantastic. And, you know, and she's getting to hear, too, you guys' stories and our stories, you know, of what we've gone through or been in radio or whatever, you know, been a mom, been a dad, and all of this thing that she's going to get to hear. She's just a down-to-earth Christian lady, he said. So he said you guys, he said you guys will enjoy that concert. So that's awesome. Dreamcatcher, the second song, it is called Dancing Beneath the Moon. Tell us about this one.
Well, you know, I have some family members who have an Indian in their heritage, you know, the Native American Indian, and I find it very fascinating. I've done a lot of research on it because I've decided that I wanted to write some songs. Well, I wrote Dreamcatcher. It was my first one, and I liked the sound of it, so I kind of was looking around thinking maybe I should write a few more, and was talking to a cousin of mine, Mike. He's a sweetheart, and he's got a lot of Indian in him, you know, and he liked it a lot. He said he loved it. He said, I want you to do more of that if you can. So I started writing a couple of more, and I thought I really like this. So I started researching a lot. I researched, you got to research and know what you're writing about, you know. And so recently, me and a friend of mine, we went to a powwow, an actual powwow, see what that was all about. And that Dancing Beneath the Moon, that just come to me. And when I told Keith about it, ran it by him, and he's like, oh, I think that would be wonderful. And he said I could make an awesome cover, because he makes most of my covers. He gets excited to make the covers when I give him the titles, and that was one of them. He was like, oh man, yeah, that'll be a good one. And it just fit. And the Dancing Beneath the Moon, I was able to just put that in there. And I watched in this powwow, I watched these little kids dressed in full Indian gear out there dancing, and I was thinking this was indoors, this powwow was, but I was thinking, the way they done it back in the olden days, they was out dancing, under the moon, and that kind of stuck with me, and it just fit in the song well, and I love the way it turned out. That's actually one of my favorites that I've written.
That's
really
awesome. I love the whole story behind that, and I bet you got a few dream catchers now in your house or your studio too, huh?
I do have a few dream catchers.
I saw a picture of Keith's studio actually today, and he's got that too right above his studio monitor and everything there, and his speakers. He's got a refrigerator right close to him so he can grab something cold to drink. I love all that, or something to eat too. I wish I had that in my studio.
Me too.
But I've got this television behind me with me on YouTube here and on TV tonight, so that I guess I'll have to settle for that. Been such a fun interview so far, and I look forward to Keith's next. He's going to be up tonight too, so having you guys on the same show, that's going to be awesome. Keep taking hits. That's the third one we're going to play. Tell us about this one as well.
Well, that's, I've told you I had kind of a rough go around this year with my hip injury and being out and not being able to work. And it seemed like people just they kick people when they're down. There's not a lot of hands extended this day and age. And I felt that and I lived that. And that's what this song is about. Yeah. It just seemed like every time I turned around, I was taking another hit. Wow. And so I kind of made a little fun out of it and made it into a song, and it's a more upbeat song, a little quicker, and I like the way it turned out. It's a fun song. It kind of one of them that sticks in your head once you hear it. Right. So yeah, it was kind of an anthem of my year, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I will say this. So let's take the T out of there and let's put an M in there. And I'll tell you this. Keep making hits too, will you?
Sure. I sure will.
They're all great. And you're one of those songwriters in the Songwriter Showcase that I hear 2 or 3 songs that you send over and I listen to those. And so now you have a reputation of writing that kind of stuff. They're all good. I don't even really listen to so many of the demos now because I've got over 900 playing around the clock in there in the showcase. And I've got to program this show. I do have to listen to what I'm going to air and the artists that I'm going to take on. So you've got a reputation, though, of everything you do is top notch. We can say New Country's Best, our tagline behind it, if we ever were going to talk about it, and all of that. So you're one of the premier songwriters in the showcase for sure.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Now, where can folks reach out to Missy D. Johnson if they want to find out more? Your email address is right under your music player in the showcase, and you're in the Demolition Derby, but I'll let you tell that too on social media if you want.
I sure will. Actually, I am on Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music, YouTube. You can Facebook. I have a music page on Facebook, and I put a lot of my new stuff there. A lot of times I'll just put a little snippet on there and ask that they go to Spotify or YouTube and they can hear the thing in its entirety. But I put a little snippet out earlier than the song's released, so they can kind of get a little teaser. Okay. And then when it's fully released, I'll announce it on my Facebook page and my music page, and then you can check me out on any of the music platforms.
Oh, you all with them teasers. You get me on those. I found this lady. I was on TikTok after I got off the show, and I'm laying in bed, and I'm scrolling through TikTok, and I see this 30-second teaser of a young lady. She's 19 years old, and we've done 2 interviews because I went to YouTube, checked out more of the song, and I reached out to her, told her who I was, and we've ended up booking 2 interviews because of that little 30-second teaser. So those do work, if you want to know. Yeah. They work for good. Yeah, for sure.
Well, I have a new teaser on today, and it's called Heaven Heard Me Cuss. Ooh. And it's interesting. So, yeah, you might take a chance on that one because it's kind of fun.
I got to hear that now. I just took on a song. It's called Christians Who Cuss a Lot. So I did. And it's a fun take on that, too. So that's awesome. I want to ask you one more thing. Now, you're being a full-time nurse. You told me you worked the night shift for 17 years. I still do that too, full-time. People don't really know that a lot because I don't talk about it too much other than when you come in and see me live and all that. Hey, you got to work tonight? Yeah, I do, right after this show, that kind of thing. But do you make time to write and say, hey, I need to get another song out? Or you've got a project now, of course, making albums that you're working on and you got to do something with it. But how do you find the time to write is what I'm trying to get at.
Well, while I was down a year, I wrote all the time because that's all I had to do.
Right.
I couldn't hardly walk or move or do nothing else, so I wrote. Right now, I mean, like I said, I come home today and I sat on this porch swinging, and I was watching the deer, and I just saw those branches on the ground, so I wrote a song about that.
Mm-hmm.
So I just, whenever it hits me, I start jotting down notes is what I do. And if I have an idea for a song, I'll just jot down, well, this was my idea, this is my note. And then I'll start writing things down about that comes to my mind, and then eventually I have a whole song, and I just got to arrange it.
Yeah.
So I'm told, Keith Kent tells me that's the most unique way of writing a song he's ever seen. I thought it was the way everybody wrote, so I didn't know.
Yep.
So that's just what I do. I write notes and ideas until I have a song.
Yeah. Well, you got some great ones. And folks, go check out Missy D. Johnson's Player in the KICR Songwriter Showcase. And then the Demo Listen Derby. Now, that's powered by Zeno FM. You can download the ZENO FM app totally free and just search Demo Listen Derby, and you'll be able to hear Missy D. Johnson every once in a while. After, when there's 900 songs in there and you've got 64, you're probably, going to be in there at least 2 or 3 times a day, at least in that rotation. But, yeah, we got some great songs in there, and everything you send over is top notch. So keep making the hits, all right?
Thank you, Tim. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. This is called Dreamcatcher, Dancing Under the Moon or Dancing Beneath the Moon. And Keep Taking the Hits is coming up on the Tim Kelly Show with Missy D. Johnson on this Triple Play Thursday.
Hey. Beneath the silver glowing orb, the sacred ground is cold, and stories of the ancestors in the embers are retold. With eagle feathers in their hair and leather on their feet, they move in circles to the sound of the ancient tribal beat. We walk upon the soil we claim, but the spirit never left, honoring the heritage through the shadow. Dreamcatchers dancing beneath the moon, healing all the broken hearts. It's never quite too soon. From the plains up to the mountains, let the spirit wind blow free. Respect the First Nations for their strength and dignity. Catching every vision in a web of willow wood, standing for the traditions that for centuries have stood. Listen to the rainmaker calling down the grace, watching every footprint in this hallowed holy place. The chants rise up like smoke signals into the midnight sky, a prayer for every warrior, a mother's lullaby. They taught us how to love the land, the river, and the tree. Now we give the honor back for all the world to see. Night feathers dancing in the wind, a legacy so deep. Promises of justice are the ones we've got to keep. Dreamcatchers dancing beneath the moon, healing all the broken hearts. It's never quite too soon. From the plains up to the mountains, let the spirit wind blow free. Respect the First Nations for their strength and dignity. Catching every vision in a web of willow wood, standing for traditions that for centuries have stood. Hey, oh, hey, oh. Dreamcatchers, dreamcatchers dancing beneath the moon, healing all the broken hearts. It's never quiet too soon. From the plains up to the mountains, let the spirit wind blow free. Respect the First Nations for this tree and dignity. Hey, oh, hey,
best in new country starts now. On KICR Indie Country Radio, new country's best.
Missy D. Johnson. She is one of the great songwriters in the KICR Songwriter Showcase. You can hear her songs playing over there on my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Just click that tab that says KICR Songwriter Showcase, and then go click the Demo Listen Derby right next to it. And her songs are playing over there in a rotation of over 1,000 demo songs. They are all fantastic. Keep making the hits, Missy D. Johnson, and thank you for being on the program tonight. She is another Missouri girl, by the way. She's just down the road from us. We actually went and got our marriage license in the town that she lives in down there in Galena, Missouri, and we're going to hook up one of these days and get to meet her in person. Can't wait to do that as well. She is currently hanging out with us for a little bit over here on TikTok at Tim Kelly on Air. Come in and say hello to Missy D. Johnson, and after this live interview is over and live radio show is over, that interview will end up in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. That tab is also on my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Welcome to the second hour of the show. I've got more triple plays coming up, and I've got another great radio interview. One of Missy's friends and a good friend of mine, Keith Kemp from Arkansas, going to be on the program tonight as well. He is also a songwriter in the KICR Songwriter Showcase, and we'll talk about and play 3 of his demos on the program coming up after we do 2 more triple plays. This first one kicking off this hour is my good buddy Stick Tight. He is from the state of Kentucky, and the first song in the triple play is called Hammond's Creek Road. Stick tight on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Vengeance and a gun you can feel and hear in the air. Buckshot through a no-gate sign that says trespassers beware. All the stories and secrets it holds will chill you to the bone. If you're running at night, you better think twice about going down Hammond's Creek Road. Going down Hammond's Creek Road. Was an old man that made moonshine back in the day. Never harmed anybody and didn't have much to say. You treat him right, he'll serve you up with the best liquor around. You cross him once, it's all it'll take for him to put you where you won't be found. Put you where you won't be found, yeah. Vengeance and a gun you can feel and hear in the air. Buckshot through a no-gate sign that says trespassers beware. All the stories and secrets it holds will chill you to the bone. If you're running at night, you better think twice about going down Hammond's Creek Road. Going down Hammond's Creek Road. His daughter came home one night with a bruise around her eye. She was running from that old boy and he wasn't too far behind. There's things in this world you don't do, and he learned without a doubt. That night he went down Hammond's Creek, but he never made it out. He never made it out, no! Vengeance and a gun you can feel and hear in the air. Buckshot through a no-gate sign that says trespassers beware. All the stories and secrets it holds will chill you to the bone. If you're running at night, you better think twice about going down Hammond's Creek Road. Going down Hammond's Creek Road. You better think twice about going down Hammond's Creek Road. Going down Hammond's Creek Road. Going down Hammond's Creek Road.
Number 2.
I was having a ball, walking around like I was 10 feet tall. Uncle was a bouncer at the Cat Saloon. He had the keys to the green room. I asked what they were for. He said with a grin, when the time comes, you'll know when to slide in. Dancing with the lady, I was half her age. I snagged those keys and we made tracks for the backstage. That's when I found out cougars do it better. Yes, they do. Season and experience, that's the truth. There's no others that can hang. When it comes to love, they're on top of the game. Cougars do it better. At 21, you think by now I'd find a young gal and settle down. That ain't my style. What can I say? Older women know how to play. Yes, that leaves my uncle to blame. Can't shake this addiction, I'll never be the same. Cougars do it better. Yes, they do. Seasoned and experience, that's the truth. There's no others that can hang. When it comes to love, they're on top of the game. Cougars do it better. That leaves my uncle to think. Can't shake this addiction, I'll never be the same. What can I say? Cougars do it better. Yes, they do. Seasoned and experience, that's the truth. There's no others that can hang. When it comes to love, they're on top of the game. Cougars do it better. Cougars do it better.
The second song in the triple play for my good buddy Stick Tight. It is called Cougars Do It Better, and I'm not lying. That is a great song. Hammonds Creek Road before that. Now, Stick Tight is a given name by a guy by the name of John Michael Montgomery. He was fishing with Stick Tight when he was a young man, and he got all those Stick Tights on his socks. And you've done that when you've been out fishing. I know I have too. And so that was what he nicknamed him. But it would come from John Michael Montgomery. I thought that was a pretty cool story. If you want to check out the interviews that we've done, you can go into the Tim Kelly Show interview archives and just type in Stick Tight. They'll pop right up and you can hear those stories behind the songs. That's what we love. Anna is the brand new single out to radio for Stick Tight, the third one in the triple play. And that's what my grandson calls his Anna, his grandma. He calls her Anna. And so this is the brand new one on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Is that you walking through this life? Even though you're gone, we still see you from time to time. Oh, Anna, is that you? Story goes you were bad and had to pay the price. Even though you didn't do the deed, your husband gave his life and you took yours. You took yours. It seems you appear in the fog, shining like a light. When they ask what you need, you always reply, gotta go to him. Then disappear. And is that you walking through this life? Even though you're gone, we still see you from time to time. Oh, Anna, is that you? What I'm telling you, some swear it is true. It happened long ago, and every time you come back, it's always new. To someone else. And is that you walking through this life. Even though you're gone, we still see you from time to time. Oh, and is that you? Oh, and is that you?
This hour of the Tim Kelly Show is sponsored by Roses and Weeds. Check out Roses and Weeds on the sponsors tab at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com and at rosesandweeds.com.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do. Today's country. More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country. Take time to tell her. Take time to tell him how much you really care. Take time to tell her. Take time to tell him how much their love means to you. Don't hide your feelings behind a veil where they can't be seen. Let your heart express the love you have to share. Take time to hold her. Take time to hold him. Let love show through your bodies to each other. Don't let love slip away and leave you wanting. Take time to tell her. Take time to tell him. Let your hearts express the love you have for each other. keep me, but I'll always miss your smile. Someday when I can't hold you, I'll hold you in all my dreams. There you will be forever, drawing the love from my soul. I wanna sit down and write you a letter, fill every word with love, open my heart unto you, share all my feelings with you. I want to sit down and write you a letter, fill every word with love, open my heart unto you, share all my feelings with you, share all my feelings with you.
Couple of beautiful songs right there. Traditional country music on the radio with Tam Ray. It is Tamm, capital Rae. Tammy Keener is who that is, and that is called Share All My Feelings. And before that, another great tune called Take Time. I'm going to play one more from Tam Ray, and then our second radio interview of the evening with the great singer or great songwriter from the showcase, KICR Songwriter Showcase, Mr. Keith Camp, is going to join us on the program next. Southern Blood, the third song for Tam Ray to complete the triple play on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this triple play Thursday.
Driving down the highway with my bags in a bag, not too much money, only a tank of gas, holding to a place my heart wants to belong. I don't know if anyone even knows I am gone. 600 miles I'll be driving tonight, following the stars on this beautiful moonlit night. Southern blood has always run through my restless veins. It took so many years for me to break these homeless chains. From the flatlands to the mountains, on a long winding road, a trail of tears on this lonely journey. But my southern blood is taking me home. Southern
break these homeless chains. From the flatlands to the mountains, on a long winding road, a trail of tears on this lonely journey. But my southern blood is taking me home. A trail of tears on this lonely journey. But my southern blood is taking me home. But my southern blood is taking me home.
Kick off your boots, turn up the dial. It's Tim Kelly, stay a while. It's Triple Play Thursday on the Tim Kelly Show. 3 songs in a row from the folks you ought to know. Indie country hearts louder than the rodeo. Triple Play Thursday on the Tim Kelly Show.
KICR Indie Country Radio, the #1 indie country radio station in the world, according to Google.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio. It is Triple Play Thursday. Every artist on the program tonight gets 3 songs in a row played. I've got another great interview with one of the songwriters in the KICR Songwriter Showcase. My good friend Keith Camp is with us tonight. How are you?
Hey, doing great, Tim. Thank you for having me on here.
It's a pleasure to meet you finally. We have talked back and forth many times on Messenger, and you guys, you and Missy both come and hang out here on the TikTok Live with me and stuff like that and watch the show, and I appreciate that. But this is our very first interview, and boy, I've been looking forward to it.
Yes, sir. Me too. Yeah, we get over there every chance we get. We try to get there and listen because it's a great show. We love everything you do.
Well, thank you.
And we thank you for it. We thank you for it.
You're welcome, and I am excited to play some of your demo songs on the program tonight too. And you've got some great ones, and Missy, you guys, and I know you guys co-write together too. I believe, right? Have written some together.
We do. We've co-written a few songs together. We bounce back and forth sometimes. I mean, it might be just we'll listen to each other's music before we put it out, and she might write half, send it to me, and I'll finish it and arrange it and send it back to her, or vice versa.
Yep.
But yeah, she's
awesome.
a great writer. I mean, that girl is excellent.
Yep. I didn't really ask her in this, so I'll ask you. How did you guys hook up? Was it because of music? Did you meet each other because of that?
No, we were friends on Facebook, and just for I don't know, for a couple of years or a year or something like that, and she commented on one of my posts or something, and we just started talking since then, and then of course music did come into play about what we liked, and what we used to listen to, and then she told me something about some poems she used to write back in the day, and I was telling her about some songs I write, and I said, maybe you should start writing. She said, I can't do that. I said, I think you could. I really think you could.
Yep.
And she can.
Absolutely, she can. And I told her, and I'll tell you too, you guys both are one of the most prolific songwriters in the KICR Songwriter Showcase. You have a reputation for sending over top-notch music and top-notch demos that an artist needs to cut. And so anytime you send the song over, a lot of times I don't have time to really listen to them. I'll listen to about the first 30 seconds or so, and I'm like, okay, this is good. And that's kind of how it works for my show too. I know in 30 seconds I'll listen to the whole song, but if it's good enough to put on the program. But you guys both are that good, and I've got over 900 demos, so that's a lot of songs to listen to. So I just put you right in there, loaded, and let that thing run. And then underneath your music player, you got your email. So if somebody wants to cut that song, they can reach out to you and say, hey, I would love to talk to you about maybe giving you a cut on that thing. So that's the whole point of it. I'm glad to have you in the showcase.
Yeah, thank you. It's good to be there. I appreciate it. Like I said before, we both thank you for what you do and where you put us, and for giving us that opportunity and for people to listen.
You're welcome.
Because we're very passionate about what we write. We think along the same lines, but we might write a little different in the story.
Mm-hmm.
But in the end, the heart's still there.
Right.
And like I said, we're both very passionate, and we just want to reach people. We don't want to turn them the wrong way. We want to reach them the right way.
Absolutely. And that song Dreamcatcher that I just played for her, the second one that we did in her interview, is fantastic. And I saw you're even got some Dreamcatcher stuff in your studio, and you was wearing a Dreamcatcher t-shirt too. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
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 I think that's great. And I lived in Oklahoma for 20 years, and so I was around a lot of Native American Indians, and they got the Choctaws down there and the Chickasaws and all of that. And my ex-wife is actually, has enough Indian blood in her. She's a member of that tribe and has her Indian identification card and everything. So she said she did a lot of research on that, and you may have too, for that song. And it's just pretty neat to go back and look at the history of things and of America and all of that, and be able to write those stories.
Well, she wrote that one by herself. I mean, we did talk about the title and everything. But, I lived in Oklahoma. My dad was a police officer over there for about 30 years up in Shodo.
Okay.
And then we moved to Pryor, which was right up from one of the reservations there.
Right.
Then we moved up close to Disney. I don't know if you know where Disney is, but
I don't know that one, but I do know Shodo and Pryor. I sold insurance in Oklahoma for 3 years. I've been to a bunch of them towns.
Yeah, well, we moved to Langley, which is right up from Disney.
Okay.
But my grandpa, he was 90% Cherokee. He lived up in Moose, Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
And my great grandmother, she was something else. I was about 4 years old. She scared me to death. But I know a little bit about the Native culture, and I'll tell you, I've lived in Oklahoma, like I said, for a couple of years, and I moved back to Arkansas. But I love it. I love the things about them. Each tribe, I love
Yep.
how they come together and still, like I said, I mean, everybody's different in some ways, but yet it's the heart that matters. And I love their culture.
Right.
I really do.
Well, when I came there, it was June of 1990 when I came there for the very first time, and me and my wife got married, and I lived there for 20 years. That 90s country music was just now getting started, and man, it's been 36 years ago. Isn't that crazy to believe? But that's what converted me to country radio, because I kind of like that 80s music. I was DJing that and went to broadcasting school in San Diego, California, when I lived there for 4 years. But that 90s country did it for me. And I had listened to country music before, back in the 80s, and some of the older stuff, Charlie Rich and Charlie Pride and those guys, even before that 90s country came along, and Johnny Cash and all of that. And, I was just like, wow, this is some good stuff. I think I need to convert to country radio. And then the independent artist thing just kind of happened. These artists just kept coming out of the woodwork, hey, your show's great. Would you play my song?
Yeah.
And that's where we're at now. But then it is gone to songwriting, because I've known for years that songwriters don't get enough credit for writing a song. And we don't have a song if it doesn't start from pen to paper, do we?
We do not.
Yeah.
A lot of people today, back in the day, people would play a song just for the beat, maybe the sound.
Mm-hmm.
They hear the words, but they don't feel them.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about some of the things that me and Missy write. We like to visualize our song. I mean, you can get a good storytelling song, like by Glenn Campbell, Tom T. Hall.
Uh-huh.
They're great. They're excellent. But when you can get a song as well as a story, but when you can visualize it, it's kind of like that old screen door.
Right.
My grandpa's store. I mean, if you can visualize yourself, even if your grandpa had one and you were little, and you can envision yourself running through the door and then coming back out at the age you are now, it's like you feel it, and,
right.
and that's, there's no song unless you put the words to it.
Yep. I think I can't remember the name of the song, but there's one about a screen door and it's got holes in it and flies are getting in the butter, that kind of thing. So, yeah, we've all experienced that if we lived in the country, right? Even in town, maybe.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be an old screen door if it didn't have holes in it.
Right. Absolutely. And so there's so many good songs out there, and now the Demo Listen Derby, I came up with that term, to showcase these demos, has over 900 songs in it, and it can hold 1,000, so we're getting close to having to purge a few, but I sure look forward to, this interview, because talking about songwriting is, and especially in country music, I mean, it tells some of the best stories, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
Yep.
I mean, that's what country music is. I mean, today, most generations today, they don't really know country music. I mean, they know it from their perspective of it,
Mm-hmm.
but like our country music is actually their life.
Yeah.
Most of those artists lived it. And so when you hear it, you're actually living it
Right.
as they did. But, you know, and that's what I love. That's why I write the way I do. I mean, a lot of my songs, you'll hear them. It'll be something about, mostly about love. And if it's a breakup, you'll know that my songs end up being positive. They found another, or they moved on, you know. Because so a lot of those country songs back then, they were sad. And a lot of them was drinking, and a lot of, but like I said, those were true songs. They lived it. Nowadays, they write them just to pull people into it, you know?
Right. Well, and you grew up living some of those country songs too, probably, because you were telling me before we started that you kind of grew up on a farm or around that, and you did farming for a while, and then, you were in law enforcement, so you've done a wide variety of things to draw from and to write the songs that you write too, right?
I did, and, that's where a lot of that came from, the heart of the farming and the law enforcement. I knew Jeff Carson from his family, went to church with my family up in Gravette, Arkansas, and Jeff was Jeff was more funny than he was a singer. I mean, he was hilarious.
Yeah.
But that's what we shared, was the law enforcement, the serving of the people, and the heart of the people, and that just follows the writing of it, you know. But yeah, I grew up around all that, and that's what I do, fall back on that a lot, but I also try to pull it into where I am today.
Right.
Because I want, sometimes I'll write something other that feels like maybe a Merle Haggard vibe, but I want the younger people to hear it and feel it where they are today.
Mm-hmm. And, that's what I play. It's called New Country's Best on the program. And a lot of people, I see the comments, I don't really like the new country, but they're not basing it on the music that's out there that nobody knows about. They're basing it on what mainstream radio is playing and putting out in a top 40 format. And you hear the same song every hour on the hour, sometimes it seems like.
Yeah.
And that kind of thing. And it's this underground that I've been living in for the last 14 going on 15 years of independent country music. There are so many artists, and kudos to them. I mean, big names like Zach Top and Cody Johnson, they're keeping that traditional country music alive, but there's a lot of others that haven't been heard yet that are doing the same thing. Young folks, both male and female, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you got William Michael Morgan.
Yep.
I love him, and I've always liked his music. You don't hear a lot of it.
Me too. That Ella Langley girl's doing pretty well. She's great. Lainey Wilson, I played her as an independent. I did play Cody Johnson too as an independent. Before he got his big record deal. Randall King, out of San Antonio, Texas, now in Nashville. I love him, and I'm friends with his girlfriend. I've been friends with her since 2014, so I've known her way before I knew him. And it's just a blessing to watch their careers, man.
Absolutely, it is. You got some 90s artists, like I'm friends with Michael Peterson. He's doing an album. I'm friends with Rick Trevino. He did something last year. A good friend of mine named Sammy Sadler, who toured with Doug Stone back in the day.
Yes, sir.
I've actually pitched some songs to him before, and
I have had Michael Peterson on the show years ago. I've had Sammy Sadler on 2 or 3 times telling the story of the actual murder on Music Row, because he was involved in it. He got shot too, and he had to take a lie detector test and all that to prove that he wasn't the shooter and everything about that. And and Michael Peterson, and then Rick Trevino did me a country music liner too for this program. So that's awesome.
Yeah. Me and Sammy, we talked about that one day in Messenger about the murder on Music Row. There's lots of things people don't know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There really is.
It's quite a story in itself, if you guys haven't heard it. And in fact, this interview with you and Missy is going to go into the Tim Kelly Show interview archives, but you guys can go to that on my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com and just type in that little search there. It looks like a magnifying glass. Just type in Sammy Sadler, and then you'll be able to type in Keith Camp and Missy D. Johnson too later on, and they'll just pop right up, and you can go back and hear these interviews again. So Absolutely.
Great.
Now, me and you were talking about songwriting before we got on here, too, about like Dean Dillon, who wrote a bunch of hits for George Strait. Nobody really knew who he was when he was getting started as a songwriter either. And then George hits 60 number one hits, and, you know, he writes 12, like you said, 13% of his songs now. But Dean Dillon's in the Country Music Hall of Fame for being a songwriter. That's a pretty cool goal, isn't it?
That is, and he's right where he belongs.
Yep,
I mean,
absolutely.
I'm sure there's others out there, and but Dean Dillon is great. You know, just like a good Guy Clark. Guy Clark was, you know, a lot of people don't know a lot of his music, but I like Guy Clark. He's a great songwriter.
Right.
He's back from the day.
We
He
lost it.
passed, sadly, but.
Yeah, well, I was just going to say that, too. We lost one not too long ago. I think his name was Brett James, wrote Jesus Take the Wheel and all of that, you know, a bunch of great songs. And he and his family were in a plane crash, and they all perished in that plane crash several months ago. And so, that was a really sad thing, too, because, you know, and like I say, nobody knows who the songwriters are until something like that happens, and then a tragedy, and then you go back and look at the list of songs that they wrote that were hits and number ones and all of that on the Billboard charts and others, and you're like, wow, I know that song by heart. You know, I sang that at karaoke all the time, or this or that. You know, it's just wild, isn't it?
Yep. Well, yeah, it is. And, you know, one thing I like, they have a songwriters round where, and you know, sometimes I guess they do it at the Bluebird Cafe. I mean, they get around, they get up there at the Nashville Palace, and I've had some friends to get up there, and they'll do some, they'll all just sit there and sing the songs that they've written for people, which I think is a good thing.
Yep.
They're putting themselves out there for people to know who they are. You know, they're not bragging. They're just letting you know, hey, I wrote this, and I hope you like it. You know?
Right. My friend Jan Buckingham does it at the Commodore Grill there in Nashville. And she told me when we did our last interview, she's got over 2,000 songs yet to be recorded. She tries to release one a month. I'm like, this girl's going to live forever doing that right there. But that is the amazing thing about songwriters. Now, I'll tell you, and you and Missy both have a bunch of songs in the showcase. I didn't look yours up, but I looked hers up. She had 64 in there before we started the interview. You've got a bunch, too. But I bet you got a bunch more yet to be recorded that maybe you haven't even sent me yet or haven't finished, right?
I've got a bunch. I have, and I'm sorry that I haven't gotten them to you yet.
That's all right.
But I do have a lot. Yeah, I have a lot of them in there. Sometimes I'll do a couple a week or something like that, and I'll just forget about them and I'll set them back.
So the point is that I want to say is that you guys as songwriters are a different breed. I mean, there is so much songs out there in your head, or you put them down and just haven't recorded them yet. Some artist told me I recorded or wrote that back in the 90s, and I just now put it out. And I wished I'd have done it a long time ago because it's blowing up now on radio and that kind of thing. And so that's what I wanted to talk about because you and a few others just warmed me up, you know, sending 3 or 4 songs, and then the next email I get's got 40 songs in it or something crazy like that. That's just awesome. So you got a bunch of songs.
You know, what? Yeah, you know, and the good thing about songwriting is I guess a good songwriter or a songwriter you could be standing at the store and hear somebody's conversation, and maybe not meaning to eavesdrop, and then go home and say, you know what, that'd have been a good song.
Yep.
You know, but that's I get a lot of that. I mean, I'll be sitting watching TV, just tuned into a good Western or something other, and somebody will say something, and I'll be like, pause the TV, go write the song.
Yep. And are you the kind that, you know, I hear a lot that writes a song in less than an hour sometimes, and they're the best ones, or maybe is that not the way that you do it? Take a little bit longer, or what?
Sometimes. Sometimes I can write a song just like me and you are talking.
Right.
You know, I'll write a verse, and what you say to me is a verse, and we'll throw in the chorus, and then the bridge, and then another verse. Sometimes I do that, and sometimes I have to stop for a minute. And see, I don't like to do that because it breaks my concentration. But I'll tell you one thing about Vicky, though. I love the way she writes, and I didn't know this for a little bit into our music and what we bonded with and what we built. She does it completely different. Now, I don't know if anybody else writes this way, but I mean, she puts hers down in ideas, and it could take her 2 or 3 days, and she'll go back and take all those ideas, not in order, but then she'll put them down in order, and it becomes a song. I don't know how she does that. I mean, I know it might sound simple, but
right,
it's not, because you know, she got so many other things to do, but it would break my concentration.
Yep.
So it just amazes me sometimes with some of the songs she comes up with.
Well, that is true, and that's why I ask those questions, because everybody has their own style. And for folks that play and sing, you know, they, may have a melody that they like to put the song to, you know, and the hook and all of that, you know, and hear that first. And so you use this technology that's available today to do your demos, and I love it because, it keeps it affordable for you guys to be able to do it, and you can put the song out there to people to get it heard. And that's the whole point, you know. Whatever technology that's out there, if we can use it and benefit from it, it's a tool to use, and you guys are pros at it, I'm telling you.
Well, and I appreciate that, and I know Missy does too. And that's the thing. We can both sing. I mean, we've sung together in the same living room before, and we sound great together. But the thing is, a lot of people today say that it's not real, but see, it's like we were talking a while ago. What makes that song real is the heart that wrote the words.
Yeah.
It's not the melody, and it's not the voice. I mean, the voice makes it come alive, but it wouldn't come alive if you didn't honestly put the words down. Now, I'm sure there's people out there that use that for the wrong reasons and lie about it, which we know a couple people that have.
Yeah,
and they get away with it. And that's not right. That does take away from those that do put a lot of effort into it, a lot of people that do venues and things like that.
Right.
Sure it does.
Well, and it's the
passion. You know,
you can hear that passion in the songs that you guys write. You can hear it in your voice today. And I'm the same way about this radio program. You know, I want every song that I push play on to be better than the last one. You know, we call it New Country's Best, but here's one that's better. Here's one that's better. You know, and that's the way it works on this program on Triple Play Thursday. I like to do a ballad. I like to do a dancing song. I like to do a great storytelling song, and put all of those in a 3-song set, because it's hard to judge an artist by one song. It's hard to judge a songwriter by one song. So that's how this program happened, where I play 3 in a row from everybody.
Right.
And
you know, there's so many people out there that are doing things. I mean, we support everybody, whether we like the song, we like the artist. We support the idea of the talent, you know.
Yep.
And a lot of people are doing it these days. And, you know, like I said, I've pitched so many songs to Sammy over the close to a year.
Yeah.
And he would look at them. But that's why I like to put, you know, arrange the vocals in my own. You know, we take the time to actually listen to what it sounds like. We don't just get a drum beat and a steel guitar and an acoustic and we go with it. We don't do that.
Right.
We put a lot of time into that. But when I pitch it to him, he can hear it and really get it, and then take it to the studio and do it his way, but with the same, you know, the same lyrics and things. So yeah, it does make it easier if you do it the right way.
Absolutely. Well, I love Old Screen Door. Let's talk about it, and then we'll play it for the folks, and we'll talk about your other 2 in the next segment.
Okay.
That Old Screen Door. Tell us about it.
The old Screen Door, it's about a little store that, you know, belonged to my grandpa back in the Northeast Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, as kids, you and your cousins are running around doing everything. And I just had a vision one day of what it would be like to hear that old Screen Door again, but yet at the age I am today. You know, I saw pictures of me running through it as a little kid and walking back out of it as a grown man, but it still made the same sound. And that sound brought back all those memories.
Yep. That's awesome.
Of that time.
Awesome. And we lived on a farm growing up a couple of times too. So we had those old screen doors, and, you know, they're squeaky and everything. When you open them, they slam sometimes. Mom would be like, don't slam that screen door. That kind of thing. So you're bringing back memories just with that title, man. I love it.
Yeah.
We're going to play that old
screen door. Can sing a good song.
Yeah. Absolutely, it is. It's a great song. So we're going to play that Old Screen Door with Keith Camp, and we'll come back and talk about If You Could Only See and A Beautiful You when we continue on this Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best, on this Triple Play Thursday.
The sound of that old screen door on my grandpa's store still echoes through my mind like so many times before. Every squeak and every slam meant somebody came around, bringing stories with laughter and that small town sound. The checkerboard floor was worn smooth with time, Coffee cups and country talk from 8 till 9. A candy jar sitting by the old cash drawer. Life seems simple through that old screen door. Oh, the sound of that old screen door swinging back and forth. Neighbors helping neighbors, nobody keeping score. I'd give anything to walk back through there once more, to hear the sound of that old screen door. Grandpa knew everybody by the sound of their truck. He'd smile and say, come on in, son, how's your luck? There were fishing tales and farming plans, and handshakes stronger than written demands. The summer breeze would drift on through, carrying memories I still hold true. Oh, the sound of that screen door swinging back and forth. Neighbors helping neighbors, nobody keeping score. I'd give anything to walk back through there once more, to hear the sound of that old screen door. Some folks remember songs, some remember a face. I remember that little store and the sound that it made. It was a special time and place. Oh, the sound of that screen door still living in my soul. A piece of yesterday that time never stole. Grandpa's gone, but the memory sure endures. Every squeak and every slam still feels so pure. And when I meet him someday on heaven's golden shore, I hope the gates of heaven sounds like that old screen door.
That is called That Old Screen Door. His name is Keith Camp, the songwriter, and he is in the KICR Songwriter Showcase. And you can also hear that in the Demo Listen Derby. It's powered by Zeno FM. That is Zeno FM. You can download the Zeno FM absolutely free and just search Demo Listen Derby, and you can hear Keith and a bunch of great songwriters on there. And good job on that, my friend.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
You are welcome. If you could only see is the title of the next one we're going to play. Tell us about it.
If you could only see it, it's basically, it was written about a woman that struggled in relationships, just down on herself. And when they meet, they become friends, they fall in love, and she's still kind of holding back. So he's just wanting her to see through his eyes what she really is to him. So if you could only see what you mean to me.
Wow.
It's a good song, and it's really touching. If you listen to it, maybe some people are going through that. Maybe a relationship is about to end, and they hear this song, and it might make them stop and think. If you could only see that woman that you mean to me, it's a good song. It's really heartfelt.
Absolutely, and that's why I love doing these shows and showcasing that one in a 3-song set tonight in Triple Play Thursday. And isn't that the goal of a songwriter and an artist as well, to be able to resonate so much with somebody in a song that they're going to help that person out of a situation or bring back a happy time, a sad time, whatever's going on in their lives. Music just does that, doesn't it?
Absolutely, it does. A couple years ago, I wrote a song. I wrote a song called "She's a Perfect Mess."
And
It's a really good song as well, and it, you know, I don't know this young girl. She was a young girl, probably in her 20s, I guess. She messaged me out of nowhere, and she said, "I just love that song." She said, "I just want you to know that I went through a bad breakup, and I didn't think love ever existed until I heard that song, and it made me realize that love is, you know, as perfect. It's messy, but it's love, you know, and it can still be there."
Yep. Absolutely. Man, what great stories. And A Beautiful You will kick off the top of the next hour. It's the third one in the 3-song set tonight. Tell us about it.
A Beautiful You, that song was written, I was just thinking one day about two people who are together, and, you know, they just spend the day together.
Mm-hmm.
And they go out and they do what they always do. And, you don't think about when you're out doing something with somebody, you're just enjoying it. And then whenever the one person might have something to do and you're sitting there thinking about the day you had and you realize it was with that person, it's a beautiful you because you make everything beautiful.
Yeah.
So that's where that song went.
Wow. Awesome. I'll have to dedicate that to my wife. Our 5th wedding anniversary is coming up real soon.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I hope she enjoys it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. She's going to love it. Thanks for being on the program tonight, my friend. Now, other than being in the KICR Songwriter Showcase and your email is underneath your music player and the Demo Listen Derby, is there any other social media where you'd like folks to reach out and check out some more of your great music?
They can reach me on Facebook at TT Camp Music.
Mm-hmm.
They can reach me on Spotify, TT Camp Music, YouTube. That's the only places I'm out there at right now.
Okay. Awesome. And my hope is that you get a cut by either an independent artist that I play or a mainstream artist or something like that and become one of the most successful songwriters that we know, because I love you guys and I love your heart and your passion for what you do, and it needs to be rewarded. And I've seen that you guys are getting some of those nominations on other award shows and stuff too, you and Missy both. So congratulations on all of that too.
Well, thank you. You know, we love you as well, and we thank you for everything you do. I mean, it's, you know, you can have a door in front of you, but somebody has to turn the knob if you're not all the way to it, and you've done that.
Exactly.
You open the door and just let us walk right through.
You betcha. Or just
thank you for that.
Reach through the hole in the screen door and grab the knob, right?
There you go.
Absolutely. Well, I love that.
You may have just come up with another song right there.
I think so.
I'm gonna have to sit down here a little bit.
You know, I did sales before, and you're trying to sell yourself and your product and everything and get your name out there. They say the hardest door to get out of is your own front door. When you have to be self-motivated sometimes.
Yes, you're right. Absolutely, that's true.
Yep. Well,
that's very true.
I was sure motivated to have you on the program tonight. This has been a blast, my friend. Come back anytime you want to talk about some of your music, and I'd love to catch up. And you're just a few hours from us in Conway, Arkansas. We'll meet one of these days, I guarantee you.
Absolutely. We'll have a good time.
Yeah, we sure will. You and Missy are fantastic. Thanks for doing the program, both of you. We appreciate it. If you could only see, you betcha, if you could only see, and The Beautiful You coming up next with Keith Camp on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Baby, if you could only see that woman here in front of me, then you would see everything you're meant to be. I hold you high above all the rest, and here's every reason why I say you're the best. It's your love that holds me. It's your compassion that shows me everything that a woman should be. Oh, baby, if you could only see that beautiful woman in front of me. All those years you went through it all, never backing down, just building a wall, until one day you found a reason to slow down. Sometimes I see the pain slowly come around, but in you I still see that beautiful woman and all her efforts, strengths, and joy that she's found. that beautiful woman here in front of me, then you would see everything you're meant to be. I'm so thankful you never gave in from the ways of life you lived back then. The way you had to live wasn't living. It wasn't love that you were giving. And I love this woman you are today, and I know in your heart this woman can't stay. You want to show me the woman that will love me in all the right ways. Baby, if you could only see that woman here in front of me, then you would see everything you're meant to be. But that woman can't stay around when you're looking for the one that's meant to be found.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
This morning I knew by the way the sun came shining through. It was gonna be a good day for me and you. Every second we share together makes every minute seem like forever, and every hour turns into something new. Spending time with a beautiful you. As the day closes in, we take a drive down some old back road, just living life, sharing all the wonderful things we do, making precious memories come alive. Every second we share together makes every minute seem like forever, and every hour turns into something new. Spending time with a beautiful you. As the stars light up the night and the moon shines ever so bright, we share the hour doing what we do. And every second I'm with you turns every minute into something new. And the hour we share together makes our memories seem like forever. But I love it here, doing what we do. Spending time with a beautiful you.
His name is Keith Camp. He is one of the great songwriters in the KICR Songwriter Showcase. You can check that out on my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Also, click the Demo Listen Derby if you want to hear Keith's demos, Missy Johnson's demos, and a bunch of other great demos. Over 1,000 now. I figured out how to get past that 1,000, so we're going to go way over that. Absolutely. More songwriters are coming in, that is for sure. Then be sure to check out the Demo Listen Derby, powered by Zeno FM. It's a free app. You can download it absolutely free on your absolutely. How'd you like that? Absolutely free on your mobile device, either from the Play Store or from the App Store, and just search Demo Listen Derby and it'll pop right up and you can hear those demos on your car in your car while you're driving down the road. I do it all the time. It's fantastic. So thank you guys both for being on the program tonight. It was a fantastic time, and we're not through yet. We're in hour number 3, and we got some more great triple plays coming up as well. I am broadcasting from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world, but I've told this story before. I lived 20 years in southeast Oklahoma, and the first ever country music concert I went to back in the early 90s was David Ball and Wade Hayes opening up for Tracy Lawrence in Ardmore, Oklahoma at the Hardy Murphy Coliseum. This next gentleman that's kicking off hour number 3 is from Ardmore, Oklahoma, and he is also a songwriter in the showcase, but he's singing on these tracks. He's very good, and his name is Alan Rudd, R-U-D-D. This is called She Thinks I Still Care on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Just because I ask a friend about her, just because I spoke her name somewhere, just because I rang her number by mistake today, she thinks I still care. Just because I haunt the same old places where the memory of her lingers everywhere. Just because I'm not the happy guy I used to be, she thinks I still care. But if she's happy thinking I still need her, then let that silly notion bring her cheer. Oh, how could she ever be so foolish? Oh, tell me, where would she get such an idea? Just because I ask a friend about her, and just because I spoke her name somewhere, just because I saw her and went all to pieces, she thinks I still care. Thinking I still need her, then let that silly notion bring her cheer. Oh, how could she ever be so foolish? And tell me, where would she get such an idea? Just because I ask a friend about her, just because I spoke her name somewhere, just because I saw her then went all to pieces, she thinks I still care. I still care.
Song number 2.
Again, my tears have stopped falling. The long, long key to my heart. You hold in your hand, and nothing else matters now. We're together again. Together again. My gray skies are gone. You're back in my arms, right where you belong. The love that we knew is living again, and nothing else matters now. We're together again. Together again. My gray skies are gone. You're back in my arms, right where you belong. The love that we knew is living again, and nothing else matters now. We're together again. No, nothing else matters now. We're together again.
His name is Alan Rudd from Ardmore, Oklahoma. That song is called Together Again, and I have just been told that that's actually a cover song that Buck Owens recorded, and I did not know that. I've known some Buck Owens songs, but I didn't know that was one of them. So I have to put that in the cover song showcase right there on KICR. You can check that out as well, and I got some great covers playing over there 24/7, so I'll stick that one in there. Alan Rudd is awesome. My favorite of the three songs of his is this last one that's going to complete his triple play. It is called It's a Good Thing from Alan Rudd on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
I came home Valentine's Day, pulled up in the drive with a sweetheart dozen, my heart in my hand. When I got there, she wasn't home. Something told me she was long gone. She'd given my sweetheart gift to another man. Looking through another wedding veil, heaven sent me an angel so sweet. Could she be mine? I wanted to run, but I had to stay. Couldn't believe what had come my way, so I gave her my heart and I took her hand. It's a good thing, now I know what love's about, 'cause I got you, and honey, there ain't no doubt that it's a good thing that woman set me free, 'cause I never known the love you've given me. And now the only thing that I could ever think heart she left an open door. And it's a good thing now I know what love's about. 'Cause I got you, and honey, there ain't no doubt. It's a good thing what your love's done for me. 'Cause I'd never known how sweet a love could be. Now I come home every day and pull up in the drive. My sweetheart's there and my heart's in her hand. It's a good thing. Yeah, it's a good thing.
This hour of the Tim Kelly Show is sponsored by Katie Lee Russell Music. Find Katie Lee Russell Music on the sponsors tab at KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com and on all major music streaming platforms.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play. This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music.
I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
You'll wake up tomorrow to find me gone. In my rearview mirror, I'll see San Antone. And I'm not coming back after all you put me through. I'd rather walk across the desert wearing high heels and come back home to you. Don't call to talk me into coming home. I've already tossed my wedding ring and phone. I won't play second fiddle, and I'm nobody's fool. I'd rather walk across the desert wearing high heels and come back home to you. You're free to be with your other woman. You'll never find another me, and that's the truth. I have no regrets, 'cause I gave you my best. I'd rather walk across the desert wearing high heels than come back home to you. How could you be so careless with my heart? I gave you all I had right from the start. I could turn around right now, but I know what you do. I'd rather walk across the desert wearing high heels and come back home to you. You're free to be with your other woman. You'll never find another me, and that's the truth.
Song number 2.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming with the charge you set in place. So I've been hiding in a bunker to your latest fall from grace. You're running round on me, gave me the primer and the load. Now this powder keg you're dancing on is ready to explode. Yeah, you crumbled our foundation, built the bricks we laid by hand. Then you set loose with the wrecking ball that crushed our wedding bands. My heart's like smoking residue from the barrel of a gun, and this keg will blow your cheating heart from here to kingdom come. The first time you betrayed me, raging fireworks lit the sky like Roman candles set ablaze. You saw fire in my eyes, so you like to play with matches and watch the torch burning high. But this powder keg that you've unleashed is gonna rain down from the sky. Yeah, you crumbled our foundation, built the bricks we laid by hand. Then you set loose with the wrecking ball that crushed our wedding bands. My heart's like smoking residue from the barrel of a gun, and this keg will blow your cheating heart from here to kingdom come. Yeah, you crumbled our foundation, built the bricks we laid by hand. Then you set loose with the wrecking ball that crushed our wedding bands. My heart's like smoking residue from the barrel of a gun, and this keg will blow your cheating heart. And this keg will blow your cheating heart from here to kingdom come.
She is a very talented young lady from Oklahoma. Her name is Mackenzie McKetty. Her first name is Mackyynsie. Mackenzie McKetty. That is called Powder Keg. You can check out the video to that song on her YouTube channel. And before that, another great tune called High Heels. I'm not wearing high heels, but I've been pretty pumped about this show. It has been a fun one, so don't go anywhere. We got about 30 minutes left and some more triple plays coming up. Now, Mackenzie McKetty is also trying to be Miss Oklahoma. So if you're down there in Oklahoma and you can vote for Miss Oklahoma, she would sure love your vote. Absolutely. And she's got mine. She's a very talented and beautiful young person. Somewhere in Oklahoma is the title of her third song on The Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Some city sleeps, whispers fill these empty streets. In the wind, your name rings softly in my ear. As I gaze up at the stars, sweetheart, I wonder where you are. Sweet echoes from the past bring bitter tears. Someone in Oklahoma misses you. You've always got a heart to come home to. misses you. Do you close your eyes and find my memory walking through your mind? Do you smile when you hear our favorite song? If you miss the love we knew, I'll be waiting here for you. That Tulsa moon shines bright to guide you home. Someone in Oklahoma misses you. You've always got a heart to come home to. In Tennessee, you can't come back home. Someone in Oklahoma misses you. That old Red River sure looks blue tonight. The stars are dying embers that once sparkled in your eyes. Someone in Oklahoma misses you. You've always got a heart to come home to. When you're done in Tennessee, you can come back home to me. Someone in Oklahoma misses you. Yeah, someone in Oklahoma misses you.
One turn of the dial, you're ready to roll. Fresh twang, heartland soul. Hit that groove, let your workday go. It's the Tim Kelly Show. Triple Play Thursday. Hey! 3 songs in a row. The best new indie country right here on the Tim Kelly Show. Triple Play Thursday. Woo! Turn it up, let it roll. 3 in a row, you already know. It's the Tim Kelly Show.
Sometimes it's tough just getting up, putting those boots on, walking out that door. Other times it's hard rushing home after being gone, just to fight your war. Yeah, I wonder if it's too late, if it's fate, or am I too far gone for me to find love again, find love again, find love again. I don't wanna cry sober. Someone tell me when it's over. I wanna drown my pain in tears with whiskey and beer till I'm numb all over. I ain't gonna lie, I don't wanna cry, I don't wanna cry. Come on! I got the Ford fired up in and drive. She won't be alone, waiting for me tonight. Step right up and climb inside. Hold on tight, we ain't coming back to the morning light. Gonna put my right foot down, tap some ground, listen to the sound of that four-wheel drive. Deep in the past. And if your eyes get heavy, baby, if you let me, I'll lay you down in that bed of mine beneath the moonlit sky. Let the gravel fly. Let the gravel fly tonight. What you say? I pick you up about 9. We head out towards the county line. There's a place I love and we've got the time. Hold on tight, we ain't coming back to the morning light. Gonna put my right foot down, tap some ground, listen to the sound of that four-wheel drive. Deep in the past. And if your eyes get heavy, baby, if you let me, I'll lay you down in that bed of mine beneath the moonlit sky. Let the gravel fly. Let the gravel fly tonight. Get some. Would you want to be my truck? I can show you love. I can do it better than the rest. Make you shake. Baby, let me wrap you up. Gonna put my right foot down, tap some ground, listen to the sound of that four-wheel drive. Deep in the past. And if your eyes get heavy, baby, if you let me, I'll lay you down in that bed of mine beneath the moonlit sky. Let the gravel fly. Let the gravel fly
That is country music that rocks right there, ladies and gentlemen. It is called Let the Gravel Fly and Cry Sober. Making his radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show, his Triple Play Thursday, it's Brandon Jordan. And that is a great couple of songs right there. And we're getting ready to do one more from Brandon. This is a great ballad. It is called Be a Better Man from Brandon Jordan on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on Triple Play Thursday.
She was a little house on the edge of town, ready to settle down, let's stay home kind of gal. I'm a drifter with a gypsy soul. I can't slow down, not ready to get old. And then came those kids with their little grins. She changed her name again. And I'm married now, settled down in a little house not too far home again. Be a dad, be her best friend. Even though this wasn't my plan, I'm doing the best that I can to be a better man. Too longer. He never would have gave me the chance to be married now, settle down in a little house, not too far from the edge of town. To go to work, come home again, be a dad, be her best friend. Even though this wasn't my plan, I'm doing the best that I can to be a better man. To be a better man.
This is Troy Cross, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's Triple Play Thursday, live from Branson, Missouri on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best.
Came rolling into that church pew like a cloud of smoke. I was out all damn night doing God only knows. Never even made it home. I wear last night's hair in a second coat of that carbon black mascara. Lord bless my soul. I'm guilty as charged. Never claimed to be a saint. My heart's a little lost, so I came here today to bow my head, make the cross, sending up my one phone call. Hope the Lord will pay my bill, 'cause hell, I'm somewhere between Jesus and jail. If I take an extra sip of that communion wine, the Holy Ghost might save my sins or kill this hangover of mine. My rowdy ways have flashed a few blue lights. Come Judgment Day, gonna need an alibi. I'm guilty as charged, never claimed to be a saint. My heart's a little lost, so I came here today to bow my head, make the cross, sending up my one phone call. Hope the Lord will pay my bill, 'cause hell, I'm somewhere between Jesus and jail. Jesus and jail. I'm a repeat offender, a good old-fashioned sinner. So Lord, I surrender. I'm guilty as charged, never claimed to be a saint. My in jail. Jesus in jail. Jesus in jail. I'm somewhere between Jesus in jail.
Number 2.
Pictures in the hallway, sitting next to mine. Keys on the key ring, that love lives here sign. There's a spot for everything to make you feel like home. But I wake up every morning just to find you gone. 'Cause something in the sunset you keep riding off into. Something in that prairie wind keeps calling out to you. And I keep hoping every day my love will be enough. But something in that saddle won't let you hang it up. Aren't you tired of the long nights? Just you and the moon. Can't be any trails left that ain't seen your boots. It's all I can do to hold on. Feels like I can't win. What's a cowgirl gotta do to ever rope you in? 'Cause something in the sunset you keep riding off into. Something in that prairie wind keeps calling out to you. And I keep hoping every day my love won't be enough. But something in that saddle won't let you hang it up. Something in the sunset you keep riding off into. Something in that prairie wind keeps calling out to you. Breaks my heart every day. My love just ain't enough. 'Cause something in that saddle won't let you hang it up. Won't let you hang it up.
That is her current single out to radio right now, the second song in the triple play for my good friend Taylor Hughes. That is called Something in That Saddle, and before that, Jesus and Jail. I got to meet Taylor Hughes back in 2023 on September the 30th when I hosted Freedom Jam USA. She was one of the performers. There was a lot of great ones there, and we really connected with Taylor Hughes and her family. They're all awesome, and now she's a mom of a little girl named Kennedy, and she just turned 1 year old. Boy, where does the time go, right, Taylor? And absolutely love your music. And Taylor Hughes Music is where you can find her on social media as well. The third song in the triple play for my good friend Taylor Hughes is called Old Fashioned You on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Gentleman Jack cleans up real nice, but he had a temper cold as ice. Sex on the beach, yeah, that one was fun. He had me thinking he was the one. PBR didn't get me too far. He's still drinking in college bars. Jaeger bomb came on too strong. Said he loved me by the end of the song. None of them got me buzzing like you do. Something about your love that goes down smooth. Tasting it all, but I'll always come back to old-fashioned you. Once or twice I tried to give you up. I sailed the 7 seas with a bottle of rum. After a night of salted lime, I woke up to a tequila sunrise. None of them got me buzzing like you do. Something about your love that goes down smooth. Tasting it all, but I always come back to old-fashioned you. Simple and classic, no doubt about it. I can make you my daily habit. Oh, none of them got me buzzing like you do. Something about your love that goes down smooth. Tasting it all, but I always come back to old-fashioned you.
Once again, her name is Taylor Hughes. She is from Nashville, Tennessee, and Taylor Hughes Music on social media is where you can find her. Old-Fashioned You. 3 great songs, 1 great artist. Thank you guys for joining the program tonight. I sure do appreciate it. That's going to do it for this week's edition of Triple Play Thursday. I want to thank my special guests, Missy D. Johnson and Keith Camp, for being on the program tonight. And you can join me tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Central Time. I'll be back with another great show called New Music Friday. I'll be playing the best in new indie country music, and Ed Earl and James Applegate will be my special guests tomorrow night. James Applegate is also one of the songwriters in the KICR Songwriter Showcase, and his demos are playing in the Demo Listen Derby, but you'll get to hear the stories behind those songs tomorrow night, and I will play 3 from both of them. They are fantastic as well. The Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like the Tim Kelly Show on social media, and we will like you right back. Until next time, I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. Turn me on. I'll see you on the radio. I can take you back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old dirt road. When it's freezing
country, I'm rock and roll. So turn me on and turn it up. Let me make you smile, make you cry. Turn back the pages of your life. So turn me on. Oh, oh. I'll see you on